All right, this time we should be good. Oh man, I feel retarded sometimes. I'm over here. I attempted to do this twice, realizing just now, the third time that I did it, the first two times, it was unlisted. So it wasn't even going out to the public. So he was getting notifications for it. And I'm wondering why I'm not seeing anyone come on. But now it should be public. So folks should at least see that I'm on here. All right, I think we good now. Think we are good now. So what's happening, YouTube? What's happening? What's going on? What's happening, Cliff? What's up, Stacy? Stacy? Yeah, that's Stacy. What's up, Stacy? Tricked you today. I came on YouTube. I'll probably go on Instagram later, though, in a little while. Over here, recovered. Well, not fully recovered, but I'm close. Had to get rid of this stupid cold, man. It had me hemmed up for like 4 days. Like 4 days. But I beat it, so yeah. So what's going on, everybody? I am just logging on to the charts, so I'm just taking a look at the market, seeing what's going on. Just taking a look. From the looks of things, the market doesn't look too bad, actually. Doesn't look too bad. I'm actually looking at this right now, the 35 setting up. Well, nope, so it's already gone. All right, that is already gone, so there's no opportunity there for us. But I'm going to keep my eye on things, see if this environment is conducive to us on TeamAlliance getting into some opportunities. We're going to see what's good. So what's happening? So who's in the market right now? Who's on these charts? When you come on, say what's up so I can see that you're here. I see folks. I don't know who's on here though, at all. Is this thing, oh, my bad. Y'all are typing, and this thing is not even moving. Okay. What's up, Jeff? My bad. I'm just seeing all these comments now. What's up, Kent? Benito, what up? Edmund, what's good? I got y'all all on here, huh? What's up, Nick? Andrew. All right. Dimitri, what's happening? Yeah, what's up, Hassan? Man, y'all don't understand how good it feel to be back outside, man. I literally was in bed for like 3 days. Literally. Because when if I ever get sick, like, I don't play with it. I know I have to get better. The only way you're going to get better, you got to lay down and, eat, rest, and tea, soup. You got to do it. You got to do it. And you got to know how your body is, like when you get a cold. Some people are different. Like with me, I know how my body is. So I know I got to shut it down. I got to shut everything down. I can't go outside nowhere. I got to drink mad tea. I got to eat soup because that's the only way to flush it out of your system. And with a cold, the cold moves around in your body. So it might start out like it's a sore throat, and then it'll start moving. It either goes up or it goes down. If it goes down, it goes into your chest, you start coughing and all of that, or it goes up, you start sneezing. So it was moving around, but it was in my throat area the whole time for like 2 days. Finally felt it subsiding. Not even yesterday, the day before yesterday, I felt it subsiding. Yesterday, it was still there though, a little bit. And I was like, nah, it's not finished. So I stayed in the house again, one more day. Yesterday, I nipped it in the bud. So when I went to bed last night and woke up this morning, I knew I was good. See, it's scientific. Scientific. Hassan says soup from the Chinese restaurant will heal you. I know, right? Get that wonton soup. No, but a good soup to make is Lipton. Make yourself some of that Lipton noodle soup. All that salt. Like salt is good to help flush you out. Vitamin C and ginger. So I just be bombarding myself with that stuff. I go all in. I don't be playing because I can't stand having a cold. You know how some people have a cold and they drag it out for like 2 weeks? Nah, I ain't dragging it out. I'm gonna nip it. I'm gonna nip that. Yeah, believe it or not, no, I didn't even catch I didn't catch nothing when I was on vacation. I caught this when I came home. And not right away either. Yeah, I know. Them last 2 trainings is the truth. The last 3 really. The last 3. I know what was the first one? I think the first one was 285. And then last night and the one before last night. Fire. Demetri said a welcome gift. I know, right? Who does that? You go on vacation and you good. You come back home and get sick. Crazy. That's my body's way of saying that it wasn't finished vacationing. That's all that was. My body's like, yo, well, what you doing back here in the snow? Because that's what it was. That's what we came back to. Yep, Murphy's Law. Yep. Yeah, so I'm finally getting a chance really to get in on these charts. So I'm looking at them now. And actually seeing some stability present, you know, but we gotta, once we see that there is stability in the market, then we gotta wait. That's when it becomes a waiting game. That lady always got her dog. Yep, it's just a waiting game. But I'm seeing some stability, even like this one just now, the 3035. Some stability was present. There was some stability present. All right, so we're going to take note of that. We're going to take note of that. How's my audio coming through? I got some I got a new mic system, wireless. It should be much better than it was before. Like yesterday. Sounds good. Very good. Very good. All right, nice. Mitri said these training videos on option pricing is awesome. Working overtime at my job trying to catch up on the videos. Yo, telling you, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I know that y'all are getting it because everybody is having that same response to it. Like I'm not even hearing anyone say, you know, oh, I don't really understand. Everybody's getting it. And that's what I want, because any tool that we can use to make the process easier for everyone, that's what I always want to focus my attention on. And in the Like I always want to make sure that the trainings are directed at things that are going to make everything easier as far as the process for everyone. You know, whether you are more experienced or you just starting out. I want it to just be an easier process every time. And that's what, you know, the trainings are designed to do. So I'm glad to be able to do that. That's what I want. Without a doubt. You know, that's what I want to see. Oh, there was somebody I meant to get back to. Ah, Keon. Keon. He got on today. Keon has been excited about joining. So he finally joined today. I'm just seeing it actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and set him up. Yeah, I'm glad to see Keon come on. Keon is only 17. Very intelligent, very bright young man. And he's been following along. I think he first saw my content on Instagram, and then he came over to Facebook, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly, I think so. I don't know if he's on here now. I never saw him on YouTube, but I don't go on YouTube live that often either. So, but knowing him, he'll find me over here too. He'll find me. All right, so let me get him set up. And he didn't message me. I'm surprised. He didn't message me. He must be in school or something, doing something. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the groups. Oh, let me keep an eye on this chart. Let me see something. All right, nothing right now. Setting up. So today, did you guys see MRMH on any pairs, on any markets? Let me see if he's on here. I don't think he's over here. He would have said so. I didn't see him up here. I don't think he's on here. Demetri said we're becoming trading ninjas. Yep. Big time. It's ridiculous. Noticing that the speed increased around 15, 30, 45-minute marks. Does anyone else see this? Um, you will often see different types of patterns. Um, when you pick up on different things that you're noticing, you really want to know, is this something that is helpful? If it's something that you can actually utilize to make things easier for yourself, then it's relevant. If it's just something that you are seeing a pattern of, it's probably not something that you really can do anything with. Mia, who's Mia? Oh, Mia literally just signed up. Wow, she's on it. She signed up and she texted me ASAP. All right. All right, Mia. Let me see if I can get Keon over here. If he comes over here, he'll say what's up. Yeah, so there you go. What's up, man? Keon, what's up? What's up? What's happening, man? Keon is officially on TeamAlliance now. I told him he was already TeamAlliance before he became TeamAlliance. Because he was already doing the behavior as if he was already here. So, so Charles, what's happening? Got Buddha over here. What's up, Buddha? Got Buddha on YouTube too. What? What's happening? All right. Keon, I'm gonna get you in the groups right now. Put you in there right now while I'm on here. He said, you know, I had to feed that itch. That bite hurt. Word. Yeah, he was bit by the TA bug early. Keon, where did you first see content? Was it on Instagram? I think it was Instagram first, right? And then I think you came over to Facebook after that. Yeah, see, that's why I like hitting all the platforms, because people are everywhere. And you never know where somebody's looking, so I gotta hit them all up. Stacy said, this the best lunch hour. Stacy was mad at me yesterday. She was like, yo, I had a terrible day at work and you didn't go on Instagram, so don't talk to me. What's up, Lewis? Oh, okay. So you saw content on YouTube and then followed on IG and then attended a live and got bit. You got bit on IG live, huh? Stacy says she forgive me because I was sick. All right, Stacy. Thank you. Thank you for being so considerate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see. Overall, okay. All right. Market is doing some jerkiness though, so I'm also seeing that as well. There's some jerkiness in here also. It was when I first came on here just now, there was some stability from what I saw, but I also see that there's jerkiness there. And right at the ends too. So we're just waiting it out. Just waiting it out. Jack, what's happening? I know, right? Matthew said every day is a family reunion. For real. It's crazy. All right, Keon. Family reunion. Man, ooh, this is good today, boy. This Dunkin' Donut, they got a flavor called shortbread. It's like one of the Girl Scout cookie flavors. Banging. You make sure you only get 2 pumps. like not too much in it, so it ain't too sweet, and then it's gonna be nice. Vicky said, "Been watching your videos. Wonderful job. Made 267 on my demo. Need to get a real account." All right, Dimitri. Later, man. What's up, Edgar? Shout out to Duncan. What's up, Elwood? Oh, that's Campbell. What's happening, man? What's happening? Edmund said, "Easy on the sugar coming back from your cold." I know, man. I know. What up? What up? What up? Yeah, man. Yeah. And I found a Duncan because and I don't know if it's just me. It probably, well, no. I know somebody else does it too. But like I go around to different locations for to find the one that does the coffee right. Cuz they don't all do the same thing with the coffee for some reason. The taste will be different depending on the location that you go to. Like this one location that I used to go to, it always tasted like there was like residue in your drink from when they like clean the machine. Like you know how a cleanser smells? It seemed like you would taste a little bit of that in the drink. And I used to be like, "Oh no, I can't come here no more." Like I tried twice. I was like, "Nah." Every time I come here, it tastes funny like that. Nah, I can't drink it from there. So I'll look around. Like I'll move all around the city, literally all around the city. Like if I'm in Brooklyn, I'll go all the way to Queens to a location that's right. Like I'll travel. That's how serious I be with the coffee. I travel. Once I find a good location, I'm there. Same thing with Starbucks. There was a Starbucks that was getting on my nerves. They wasn't doing the espresso right, like it was off. It wasn't strong enough. I didn't go there no more. I found another one. I go all the way to Manhattan. Yeah, that's OCD all day. It really is. I'm terrible with it with my OCD. It's crazy. Edgar said, "I'm tired of making money. Can you teach me how to lose trades?" Nah, man. You want to learn how to lose? Just hang out with everybody else who's not TA. I assure you, there's plenty of losing going on. Plenty of it. You come here, all of that's over with. You be winning. You just be winning. You just win by association, damn near. There's people that are coming in talking, telling me they 20 and old. Just the first time that they actually been winning. It's because you guys are tapped into the vibration, into the vibratory fiber of the universe. Ah. Vicky said, "How long you been doing Forex?" Since this 2019, since late 2016, like 2017. And NADEX. Forex I've been doing since 2003 was when I first started actually trading Forex. I looked at Forex for a couple of years before I actually started doing it. And prior to Forex, I was doing stock and index options. I used to be heavy on the OEX, the S&P 100 index, and I used to trade options on it. And I also used to trade stock options on blue chip stocks like Microsoft and Intel. What else was popular at that time? Microsoft, Intel, IBM. There was another one I used to trade all the time. Their stock options. what I used to do was look for the options that had the most float, the biggest float of the contracts, because those options are different. Regular traditional stock and index options, it's like a different ball game than what we trade with the binaries. Used to have time decay, used to have a lot of stuff that you had to deal with. The further out that the option was, you know, the less movement there would be on the option itself. It was a lot. It was a lot that you had to figure out. That's what I'm telling y'all. Like, y'all don't understand how grateful I am to have a platform like NADEX. I'm telling y'all, y'all don't really realize how blessed we are yet. You don't know how blessed we really are yet, because I've seen so much. That's why when I saw NADEX, I was like, oh, I was like, it's over. All I gotta do is figure this shit out. Once I figure this out, that's it. That's it. I knew it as soon as I saw how the platform was set up, and then I was like, and it's an exchange. Like, it's not a traditional broker. I was like, it's over. All you got to do is be better than the person you're trading against, and you're gonna make all kind of money. Matthew said, hanging around winning minds forces you to become the same. Yes, it does. Charles said, when you make money like Mark, you can afford to have OCD. Vicky said, is that your income base, or do you work on the side too? Nah, I haven't had a job since 2006. And I had a good job. I left a good job to do trading full time. When I left my job in 2006, I left to do Forex full time. And that was a good job that I had. Like, I was making like 80,000 a year. So, you can put that in perspective. I'm not an idiot. So if I left a job that was paying me that much, that I was in position to earn, at least double that from Forex. And that's what I was doing. So I learned how to trade Forex while I was on the job. And I talk about that a lot too. I think that that's important. If you have a job, this right here, like the training that we have on TeamAlliance, is remarkable for you guys that work, because you can work on your job, headphones, earbuds, whatever you got. You on your lunch break, pop them in and train. Or it's like all you got to do is listen to the training videos, watch the training videos, and just absorb the information. Just do that. Even if you're not taking trades or nothing yet, just do that. And the training is going to sink into you subconsciously. You're going to just be knowing like what to do eventually, what not to do, how to look at the market, how to pull up the platform. Right now we talking about taking not even taking trades, but looking at the market without the chart. Like, this is high level skill that we dealing with. You're going to learn how not to lose. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, exactly. Dedication. What's up, Daniel? Yes, it is a blessing. It really is. And and that's why I continue, like, personally, I continue to do well, but I'm also positioning myself to help other people do well. That's why I keep doing better. And that's why the training keeps getting better. It's getting better because I'm sharing it. All the stuff that I know, I'll make all type of money that I want to make. However much money I want to make, I can make. And in spite of that, I'm not selfish with the knowledge, because it doesn't make sense to be. First of all, this is how I look at it. Most people who you tell something to are not going to do it anyway. I could tell you to do something, and I know that it works, and it works for me. I could tell you to do the exact same thing. Until you believe it and accept it and execute, it doesn't mean anything to you. Even though I told you, this is how most people are. Most people. So it takes the majority of people mad long just to deal with themselves long enough to break down the greed and the fear that they have, their personal stuff that they have going on. It take them mad long. It take them a long ass time to break all of that down. As they're breaking that down, some of them will give up because they don't want to deal with themselves anymore. It's too much because they still got life to live. You at work, you tired from work. When you come home, you don't want to deal with nothing. You got your kids you got to deal with. And then you want, I got to train too. Nah, it's too much. So most people will put it on hold, or they'll feel like they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So in spite of me just sharing it with everybody that is willing to listen to it, like everybody that comes into training has access to the same knowledge and the same skill. Is everybody going to execute the same way? No, of course not, because everybody has their own personal way of getting to the point where they need to be in order to execute. And that's the question. Are you willing to deal with that process? Not are you willing to deal with the training? The training is the same. The information is the same. It's the same market that we all looking at. Question is, are you willing to deal with yourself long enough to allow the training to sink into you, where it becomes second nature and you don't even got to think about it no more? Most people won't put themselves in that position right away. Some people, it takes them longer than others. Some people catch on fast and they get it right away, and boom, out the gate, they smashing they just doing it out the gate. And then others, they'll be around for like 6 months to a year. And it might take them that long just to begin to absorb. It's like now the light bulb, it's a year later and now the light bulbs are coming on. It's like, well, damn, why did it take me that long? Because you were living your life and you were working through your own salvation. You know what I mean? So you got to work through your own personal stuff in order to get yourself in position to accept and to receive what this is. Because this is so solid, it's like, damn, this is it. Like when someone actually sees how we're doing it now, and you see the simplicity of it and how it's so concise and put together, it's just like bam, 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 bam. Just do this. Bam, 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 bam. Just do that. That's how the training is now. So now when people are introduced to it, they see that right away. But you still got to deal with yourself. That's always the challenge for everybody. So now it's like, all right, I'm getting it. I understand it. Yeah. All right. I'm starting to see. Right. But along the way, you still are dealing with your own personal shit. And see, that's why I always talk about it, because I know that that's what you have to deal with. You would have to deal with your personal stuff, because when this comes in, you got to get rid of something in order to let this in. Your mind can't work with two things at the same time. It works on one thing at a time. So whatever you have in there, you got to get rid of first. Your fears and your doubts and your unbelief, or what is it, disbelief? Your disbelief, all of those things have to be pushed out in order for this to come in. And then when it comes in, then it's like, oh, snap. I'm actually doing it now. Next thing you know, you traded and you winning. I'm telling you, it's like it's really like this is life training. TeamAlliance is life training. Crazy. All right, Vicky. Charles said, I didn't find NADEX. NADEX found me. Yes. Yes. Benito said, yes, training will set you free. Brian said, the water theory. Yep. Keon is back. Kent said, like me, I'm so frustrated that I can't participate because of work. However, I got video 55 and 56 in. Exactly. Ain't no way around it. Edmund said you have to defrag your brain to make room for the new pro. Edmund is in the matrix. I'm with you, man. That's it. That's it. What's up, James? Yep, that's what it is, man. And it's very powerful. It is very powerful. Yeah, everything good, huh? Yes, that's what I like to hear. What was I about to? I was doing something. What did I say I was gonna do? Oh, the groups. Let me add you to the groups, Keon. Let me do that now before I forget. Jamie said, I'm learning about patience. The market plays on emotions. What? All day, man. That's why people get toe up in the market, because they don't ever learn how to be patient. Like, you're gonna have to be patient with you're gonna have to learn how to be patient, period. There's some people that don't have no patience, and they don't know it. Like, it's very scary, actually, for a lot of people when they realize for the first time that they don't have no patience. Some people don't know what to do with themselves when they actually discover that for the first time. It's scary to them. And that's so crazy, because it's like, well, damn, if you didn't know that you didn't have no patience at all, and now you need patience, you need at least a little bit in order to develop more patience, you really got to start from scratch. Like, you really literally have to start from scratch, and you'll get nowhere. It's like being in a what's that thing called when a mouse is running? It's a wheel. Whatever that thing is called. It's like you running the wheel. You're not going anywhere. The wheel is spinning, but you're not moving. If you want to move, you're going to have to actually not only have the self-awareness to know that you don't have it, but you got to be willing to do what is necessary in order to start actually developing your patience. Right, the hamster wheel. Thank you. Yes, your patience needs patience. Right. Yeah, like a treadmill. Exactly. Exactly. And you wearing yourself out and not going nowhere. So that's what the average person does in life. They're thinking that they're getting somewhere because they're busy. But you're busy, and that busy activity that you're doing is never going to work for you, because you've never developed the patience to wait for the result to come. Ooh. Ooh. And that's like a shot. Like, you get shot when you realize that. Like, somebody just shot you. Because it's like, damn, ouch, that hurt. But it's true. That's truth all day, man. Shawnee said, got slapped enough times in the market, I was forced to make patience a priority. That's it. And we talk about that all the time. Like, the market will love to teach you. You want to learn? Market will teach you. Market will teach the hell out of you. Like, oh, you didn't learn yet? All right, here's another lesson. Bow. Oh, you want to scale up? Here's another one. Bow. People be doing all type of stuff, man. And it's so crazy because the degree of the messiness that you have in you, like your greed, will lead you to do reckless stuff. Like, you already know that you're not in the right mindset, but for some strange reason, you want to put more money on a trade. Isn't that retarded? That's like retarded. Like, you ever see somebody who gambles? It's the same energy. It's the same energy. I'm not even comparing gambling to trading. I'm comparing the energy that people use when they gamble. It's the same energy that you would use when you're gambling, when you are in the market. Because anything in your mind that is like a game of chance, you always think that there's a chance that you can make. And it's like, well, you're going to make, but you got to learn the fundamentals and get the foundation so that you can make all the time. So that it's not a gamble anymore. Now it's a business. I had shared a video last night in the group that was talking about that, looking at trading as a business. That video right there, I had that video on repeat along with the trainings. Just nuggets, man. Brian said a lot of people don't know what the phrase patience is a virtue really means. What it means is that patience is something that comes with practice. Nick said, there goes another Marxism. That is a fact. It's amazing, man. And it's like, and it's so crazy too, because once you get caught up in the vibration that we're on, you can't stop it now if you wanted to. There's people that try to, that will like kind of, they'll leave training, but they can't leave TeamAlliance. Even though you're not in training, you still have like something pulling you. It's like a force that keeps pulling and nudging at you, like, and you feel it every day. And it's like, damn. Next thing you know, you got to come back, because and it's like, if you're around the environment that reinforces what is making you grow and elevate, how are you ever going to stop doing that? How is it possible? How is it possible? It's impossible. You're always going to want to be around that. That's why when people be asking me like, oh, well, why do you do all of that? Why do you do all so much? I can't help it. I can't stop it if I wanted to stop it. It's to the point where family will be like, my kids will be like, did you do an Instagram today? Are you doing training tonight? Huh? Like, you're 7. What are you talking about? But they know, because they know that the passion is there, and they know that it's good stuff. It's like, I don't know what he even is really talking about, but I know that it's good. Whatever it is good. Because subconsciously it's sinking into them too. That's why, like with my son, he's 11 now. He listens to the training videos on YouTube. He watches my videos. Like, I see him, he'll go to bed. He'll be in the bed, he'll have his tablet in the bed with him. He's watching training videos. I'm like, interesting. Very interesting. And I'm like, and he's only 11? All right. It'll be very interesting to see where this goes. Shadi said, I keep the 36-week spreadsheet in front of me when I'm looking at the market. Yes. Spreadsheet keeping me on track. Absolutely. Oh, let me put this thing back up. I feel it slipping off. All right, there we go. That spreadsheet is the truth, man. That spreadsheet is the truth. Yeah, Keon, you see it. You in the group now, right? Yep, you in there now, kid. Yeah, yes, say hello to him. Oh, actually, hold on. I actually wanted to put you in the other one because I do have room in there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me throw you in the other one. I'm gonna let you go into both, Keon. I'm gonna add you into the other one also. That's actually the one I meant to put you in. But it's cool. It's cool. Keon is young. He's 17. He really want to get to this knowledge. He gonna get it too. All right. You should see another notification. Look in your what's the name. So you actually in both the groups now, which is cool. All right. Cool. Yep. Brian said it's in the genes. Definitely. It's a vibration. Shawnee said, at first I thought the spreadsheet was too slow. He said I was bugging. That shit perfect. Yo. I remember when I did it. When I did, because remember, there was a time where I kept saying, I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep slowing it down. I want to slow it down even more. Like, let's keep slowing it down. And there was a quote that I put up on Facebook one day. So the more you slow it down, the faster it happens. That is insane. The more you slow it down, the faster it happens. That's truth. That is truth all day. Jesus. And mind you, when you're doing that spreadsheet, remember that we're paying less attention to the time that it's taking. We're just more so paying attention to how we're scaling up on the spreadsheet. Like for example, and I haven't even started it yet because I'm still putting out I want to finish this Trade or Die series of videos that I have. I did 30 of them. What am I up to now? I think I'm up to 12 or 13. So we're still like 16, 17 videos left that I'm gonna put out. But after I finish the Trade or Die series, I'm moving into the spreadsheet. It's gonna be a whole separate thing. And I'm doing the spreadsheet and I'm gonna only do solid MRMH trades and use the spreadsheet to scale up from where I left off at from the last challenge that I did. And anytime I'm doing something, there's always a much deeper method to the madness that's going on. So the objective really is to show everyone that it's not about certain things. That's why I did them. I did everything that people like to see. If you notice, what do people always like to talk about when they talk about NADEX and the options, the binaries? They love talking about at the money, right? They love it. Oh, at the money is, better risk reward and this and that and blah, blah, blah. All right, let's do it and show everybody how crazy the market look when you take those types of trades. Now that's done. When you go back and look at that series, you see for yourself. And I'm saying it in the videos. Look at how the market looks. You got the stomach to sit there while the market goes out in the money, then comes back in the money, then it goes back out the money again, and then comes back in the money. It went out of profit twice. And I stayed in the trade the whole time. Could you do that? Can you stay? Do you have the stomach to stay in the trade that whole time? Hell no. So don't play with that. You see what I'm saying? That was the purpose of showing that. That was the purpose of it. And people didn't get it right away. They starting to realize it now. They're starting to realize it now. Next thing I had to address was just trading however you want, off of your feeling. Okay. You want to trade off your instinct? Cool. When you do that, it's trade or die. You either trade, learn how to trade and win, or it's over. That's what trade or die is. Learn how to trade, or it's a wrap for you. You will not survive trading, period. So now anyone that tries to emulate that process, remember that there's no rules to it. If you want to do trade or die, ain't no rules. You don't got to follow nothing. Just trade how you want. Go ahead. Do your thing. Let's see how long you last doing that. Let's see. So that's why when I did the trade or die, I was like, all right, what I'm going to do is flip it. I'm going to flip that around, and I'm going to do it at first, take 100 up to a number. And then when I get to that number, I'm going to stop. And then now I'm going to show you what it should look like when you are just following the spreadsheet and you're just doing it the way that you should do it. Because you are not going to be able to take $100, trade how you want to recklessly, keep trading with, all of this aggressiveness and do that indefinitely. You cannot do that forever. At some point, the market is going to tear you up. It just is what it is. It didn't do it to me, but I knew to stop. That's the point. So it's like, well, Mark even stopped. He didn't just keep doing it. No, because I wouldn't want to see you try to do what you see me doing. You probably not even going to get as far as I got. So there's always a method behind it. Now that I did those two things, because those two things be addressed. Like people needed to just see for themselves. Like, nah, I thought I wanted to do at the money. I don't want to do no at the money. That shit look crazy. Mark, nah, I can't. Nah, I don't even want to deal with that. Nope. Let me just stick to what we doing. And now you have people actually realizing the value of what it is that we already do. I'm telling you, man. Trying to say, because I was too aggressive with the 8-week spreadsheet. All right, Kent. Let me see. 3 trades a week is so relaxing all day. All about $1. I can't wait for you to continue the spreadsheet. Yeah, man. Yep. Do you have daily or weekly goals in mind when you trade? I don't set goals as far as like financial goals, because I look at things more in terms of what is the market going to give me. When I see that the market is giving it up, that's when I know how to position my contract sizes. I'll know that it's the appropriate time to take trades with a larger contract size now, because the market is giving it up. The environment is right. The behavior was right. It's in sync. All of these things line up. That's the time to actually put that money in and get paid. You understand what I'm saying? So all of the challenges and the videos and stuff that people see me making, I'm trying to show to the best of my ability how you can take small amounts of money and grow it. Because the majority of people, it's just like if I was to just trade. If you always see me trading 50, 40, 60, 35, 55 contracts all the time, the question is, well, how are you going to get to that contract size? How are you going to get there? And for most people, it's either out of reach Or they're thinking in the back of their mind like, damn, well, for him to be traded 50 contracts, you got to have at least, 25,000 in your account. Where am I gonna get 25,000 from? You understand what I'm saying? So now it becomes a matter of, well, how did he get there in the first place? How did he even get there? Did he just put that in? No, I didn't make a $25,000 deposit to get there. I got there. I started with $100, and I kept going until my account got big. But remember, when I first started, I was aggressive, so it happened faster. So what I'm, showing you that can take place over the span of a year, I might have did that in 3 months. Did it in 3 months. I was taking 3-4 trades a day and winning them. But you don't have to do that the way that I did it at that time in order to get there. That's the point that I'm making. So as far as like setting goals, I don't even set goals in advance, like for how much I want to make. I let the market determine how much I'm going to make. And I know that I can scale up the income by scaling up the contract size, which I can do at any time. Just for me to put it in perspective a little bit more. Let's say right now I'm trading 45, 50 contracts, and I want to work my way up to 75 contracts. I know that when I win my trades for a period of time, that instead of me withdrawing all of the money that I made, I might withdraw half of that. So let's say that over the span of a month or two, what I made. Wow, I don't know what that was. The heck was that? I don't know. I just got cut off. But anyway, so let me try to. What was I talking about last? Scaling up the contract. So let's say that if I wanted to go from 50 to 75 contracts, I know that I would have to leave, say, half of that profit that I made for like a month or two, leave that in the account and only withdraw half. You see what I'm saying? So knowing that, this is getting hot. Hold on. I gotta take this off. Knowing that, I would be able to scale up to that size and I still would have income. I just know that for that 2-month period, it just would be half of what I normally would be making, which is not a problem. Because if, like, let's say over 2 months, I make 20,000 over the 2-month period. So instead of making 20, I make 10. And I leave the other 10 in the account so that I can scale up. So that following month, now I'm scaled up, and instead of me being at 50 contracts, I'd be at 70, 75 contracts. And now my income is higher. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I plan around increasing the amount of income that I want to make. And I really don't set goals in advance because I don't like to put a number on how much I'm going to make, because the market is probably going to give me more than that anyway. That's just like saying, I want to make 1,000 this week. I want to make 1,500 this week. So to make 1,500, if I'm the contract, I know I need 2 trades. Like, I already know that in the back of my mind. So instead of even thinking like that, I know if I'm at 50 this week, I'm just going to be at 50 contracts. When the trades come, I just take the trades. It might be 2 trades. It might be 5 trades. You see what I'm saying? I know I'm going to take all of those trades at the same contract size and not worry about it. Like, I'm just going to be good with what I'm doing. So I would rather look at it like that, because anytime you get into that mode where you're like, damn, I got to make this, that's when the fear and the things that blind your focus, they come in, and you don't want to let any of that energy into you. You want to keep your energy where it needs to be. The market is going to give me what I need. If the market decides not to give me anything, I'm cool with that. That's where your mindset always should be. Always. And I mean, it's so crazy. Like nobody is going to tell, because people want you to, they want you to trade and use whatever they're doing or whatever, because they feel like it's going to work. But you mess around and you try to force the market to do stuff, you're going to lose. And that's what happens the majority of the time. A lot of people will build up, nice accounts and then blow the account, trying to force the market to do stuff that the market ain't doing for them. We never going to position ourselves to do that. Y'all remember there was a week not too long ago, the whole week we ain't get no trades for the week. Let that be somebody that, got a strategy or something that they're using. They're like, nah, what? I ain't get no trades. Nah, it's something wrong. No, it's nothing wrong. If the market didn't give you trades based on what the market is supposed to look like when it gives you money, then you're doing the right thing by not taking any trades. Because it means that you're in line with the market. You're respecting the market. You got to respect it, man. He said, I thought that was my phone. I was panicking. Stacy said for her it was a month. See? Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. And that's a very valid, powerful question. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand. Because especially when you go full time, you know, you probably in the back of your mind before you go full time, you're thinking like, well, what happens if I don't get any trades? Market is always going to give you trades. Like there's never going to come a time where you're not going to get any trades. The question is, are you allowing fear and doubt to come in and to remove your focus from what you should be focused on? And all you need to be focused on is what we train on. Just wait for trades to come. You know what it looks like when trades are here. Wait for that. Don't do nothing else. Don't deviate. Remain disciplined. If the market is not giving it up right now, it ain't giving it up right now. Just wait. There's no need to force it. And that too, when you're full time, you have more time. Yep. Trades are going to come. And there's no need to force nothing. It's going to come to us. It just is what it is. Like that's literally what it is. So powerful stuff, man. Powerful stuff. All right, cool. So I got that. All right, so Keon, good to have you, man. Finally, good to have you in the groups with us. Got some good energy in there, boy. Anytime you need the re-up, just come into the groups. Get a fix. Oh, where's Troy? Okay, I see Troy now. Wow, this is amazing. This is powerful. This is a guy, Troy, that I've been talking to for a little while. He's not saying that he's going to train, but I have a feeling that he likely will. But this is very interesting what he said here. I'm gonna share this with y'all real quick before I get off. He said, I'm looking at your educational series and I get more excited with each video that I watch. I did not tell you, but I'm in the financial industry, and what you're trying to get us to understand to be successful is what I try to tell the clients that I talk to. This is how I know that you are real about what you were doing. This gives me confidence that you are not in it just for money, but for our success, and the money will come to you anyway. Woo! I love getting confirmation. I love it. He said, I'm getting great value from this. Oh yeah, he gonna sign up. So he said, my question is, do I practice in my demo account while getting this information, or do I sign up and learn through the trainings? Things. That's powerful. That's powerful right there, man. Keon said, feels good to be here, man. Truly. I know, man. I know. We're definitely glad to have you with us. For a while, he was that dude you didn't know who he was related to. Oh, right. Yeah, because he kept friending everybody, right? He said, do you do anything, exercise? I see you like to block out the fear and doubtful distractions that may cross your mind before hitting place order. So do I do anything like before I take a trade? One thing I definitely do as soon as that clock gets like to the minute mark, I take a long deep breath. Just inhale, exhale. And as soon as you exhale, the clarity comes. It's like a window that's clear as hell. It's glass, but it's so clean that it don't even look like it's glass. And you could just see. That long deep breath, it opens you up. Yep, you take that long deep breath and you good. That's just something little that I do. But other than that, nah, nothing major. Nothing major. A lot of times I'll listen to trainings, like while I'm on the charts. I'll do that type of stuff. Oh, that's right. I gotta take my daughter to her dance. Dang, I forgot about that. All right, let me get up out of here. So I appreciate you coming on, hanging out for a little while. We've been on here for a minute. It did a good hour and change. That was good. So I'm glad to be back outside. Oh man, that cold was trying to get me, man. That cold was trying to get me. I ain't let it get me though. Oh, you're welcome, Stacy. Always a pleasure. You know that. Edmund said, just like a sniper. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what snipers do, right? They take that long, deep breath, exhale, and they ready to pop. How much screen time do you do? I don't do a lot. I like to toggle. Like if I'm watching a training, I'll toggle back and forth. Oh, the timer. Edmund, ask for the timer in the group chat, and somebody will paste that link for you. The time definitely helps because it gives you a little alarm noise to bring you back to the platform at the minute and 30 mark. So you come back on there, and you get there only at the minute and 30 mark of each binary. So you can do kind of other stuff for like 3 minutes, and then come back and watch the chart at the minute mark, like minute and 30 mark, whatever. That time is very helpful. It's like gold. Definitely. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'll holla. I'll see y'all on training tonight.